Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope everything's good wherever you guys are. So, guys, obviously we had the Anthony Joshua fight. Just talk a little bit about it. Ngannou got banged out. There's a bigger issue with Canelo, which I wanted to talk about. Guys, you know what? I'm sorry I'm banging out a lot of Canelo videos, but to be honest, until his fight gets confirmed, it's a mystery to who he's going to fight. Let me just talk a little bit about Joshua and Ngannou. I think what we saw there was a novice, a guy that should have never been in the ring with Anthony Joshua, and Joshua banged him out like a professional boxer should be banging out somebody that can't really fight, or when I mean fight, he can't really box. Joshua destroyed him the way Fury should have destroyed him. A lot of people now are thinking that Joshua beats Fury after that. And look, I wouldn't go off that. Fury's a very unpredictable character. You know, he generally turns up for the big fights. Most importantly, for me, Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. And AJ, I think Usyk will beat Fury. And I think Usyk beats JJ as well. So he's beaten him twice. And the fact is that Usyk continues to get disrespected. People making out like Joshua, this version would beat, like he's beat no one. He's beat no one. It doesn't matter what version fights Usyk. Usyk will do him again. Because Usyk's just a better boxer than Joshua. There's nothing Joshua can do. Because those shots that you see landing on other people won't land on Usyk. So I think we need to pipe down with, Joshua, this version, this, that, the other. No version beats Alexander Usyk. Simples. And Canelo Alvarez. You know, Canelo Alvarez is biting back. It's telling people that, look, I'm not ducking Benavidez. I'll fight any man. And, you know, people said the same about Cotto. They said the same about Billy Joe. They said the same about other fighters. That I was ducking this, that, the other. But Canelo says he ducks no man. But Canelo Alvarez is definitely behaving strange in this situation. I don't understand. Andre Ward said that, you know, he's like, why is Canelo not fighting Benavidez? Why is he not fighting Benavidez? And Andre Ward questioned that Canelo Alvarez, he's not consistent. 1 minute he says that, you know, Crawford's, what am I going to gain in fighting Crawford? Canelo says, what am I going to gain fighting Crawford? He's too small, yet he fought Amir Khan. Andre Ward said. I do want to talk about that. Now, he fought Amir Khan. Amir Khan was moving from 147 to 155. Amir Khan was a big name, and Crawford now is rightfully so a big name. However, Canelo got slated for that. And Canelo almost knocked Khan badly. Okay, people will say Crawford's a better fighter than Khan. Okay, let's take that. Crawford still don't beat Canelo. It doesn't matter what we want to say that Crawford's better than Khan or whatever. He doesn't beat Canelo. It's too big. But if Canelo destroys Crawford, right, and knocks him out, Canelo gets no credit for that. The only person to gain in that fight is Terence Crawford. Now, that shouldn't mean that Canelo shouldn't take the fight just because of the fact that he doesn't get... Because at the end of the day, the public want you to fight somebody. You should fight them. And Canelo Alvarez, that's a big payday for him. And you can also question Canelo, well, why are you fighting Jamal Charlo then? You see, Canelo puts his foot in his own mouth by saying these type of things, because I feel like sometimes Canelo, like he just fought Jamal Charlo, who was 2 weight classes below. So then you can't say that, well, Terence Crawford's, I'm not going to get no credit. Well, you weren't going to get no credit for fighting Jamal Charlo. You probably get more credit from fighting Crawford because he's one of the best in the world. Charlo was never one of the best in the world. He was never seen as one of the pound-for-pound best. Crawford is. So this is why, as much as I'm on Canelo's side, I think sometimes Canelo doesn't help himself by saying these things. was a small guy. He was 154-pounder, irrespective of what you guys want to say about size or whatever. Because if we're going to go off dimension, then we could say Crawford's as big as Canelo. But if you fight Charlo, who's a 154-pounder, who I believe Crawford would probably beat quite comfortably. I think Crawford beats Charlo. Then there's no real... See, that to me indicates that you actually think Crawford's a tough fight. That's why you don't want to take that fight on. Even though I think Canelo would beat Crawford, just the size. But you can't make excuses about fighting Crawford, but then fight Charlo. It's not right. It's not right. So this is where I think sometimes Canelo can make himself look a little bit weird. Just because as a fighter, you should take on all comers. Right? It shouldn't matter whether it's X, Y, Z. You should just take on whoever is put in front of you. And if Crawford is a challenge and that's a big fight, that's money can be made, then Canelo should happily accept the fight. But again, Canelo Alvarez is saying no. So this is my point. I think that Canelo, in my opinion, should take Crawford if that's a fight. Benavidez. These are fights that Canelo should take because for me, he's got a good chance in both of them. He should win both. He's a favorite in both. So again, Canelo Alvarez fighting Munguia. I don't think it's as big a fight. I don't think it's as interesting. I think both those other fights are seen as more dangerous. He gets more credibility. So, yeah. I think Canelo fighting, you just fought Jamal Charlo. That's why when it comes to smaller guys, I mean, you've been fighting, you can't fight Jamal Charlo, but then say Crawford's too small. Because you've literally fought a guy 2 weight classes below. Yeah, Crawford might be 3 weight classes below, but if Crawford's testing the water at 160 and he beats Eubank, then why can't Canelo fight Crawford next? So that's my take on it. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.